everyone, welcome back to Breakout Studios online classes. I'm Taylor. We're getting ready to do some pointe technique this morning. So I'm gonna get some music playing, get yourself time to get your boots on, get something to hang on to, warm up your feet a little bit. I got one shoe on, gotta get the other shoe on, and then we'll get going in about 3 minutes or so. Oh yeah, it's not plugged in. One more short song and then we'll get going. With our normal warm-up. So I'll go through this really quickly, what our normal warm-up is, and if anyone's first timer for this class, don't worry, I'll call things out as we're doing the warm-up as well. So we start out in parallel. We're going to have 8 prances starting with our right leg. So right and left, really resisting to come down. And 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. We plie, heel the heels up, and stretch. And down, reverse the roll through up straight and over, plie and stretch. Then we repeat with the left leg, 8 prances, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie, roll through, keeping the heels glued together and press up to reverse the roll through, boop, and then turn out to first position. First and second are different. We have half and a full and a half and a down. Repeat, stretch over the arch, half and down, other side, and point, and half, down, half, push over the arch, half, down, and then roll through, up, and straight, reverse the roll through, plie, stretch, plie, roll up, stretch, reverse the roll through, plie, tendu second. Repeat that in second, a half, and a full, and a half. Down, half, push over, and stretch. Same thing with the left leg, and then our roll ups, and reverse, roll up, and reverse. There'll be a little bit of music left, so after that you can stretch out your calves, or do whatever little, roll out your ankles, do whatever you need to get your body warmed up for the rest of that music. So for all of this warm up, really trying to treat your feet like hands. Yeah, so we're going up for these prances, really making sure we're resisting on that way down, and we hit an up on both boxes before we resist roll down for those prances. For all the rollers, making sure that we're not rolling in the ankle or going towards our pinky toe. Keeping that arch pressed over that second toe the entire time we're doing those rollers. All right, here we go. Parallel, 8 prances, roll up and reverse. Repeat on the left. And 8 prances, chest lifted. 1, 2. 6, 2 more. Now roll through, plie, heels up, stretch, reverse the roll through, up straight. Repeat on the left, 8 prances. Keeping that chest lifted, shoulders back, ribs closed. And again, rolling through. And reverse the roll through. Keep the heels together. And turn out to first position. Half point, full, half, and down. Again, push over the box. And to the left. Half, full, half. Keep that ankle nice and straight. And now we're rollers in reverse, twice through. Plie, heels up and forward. Leave them there as you stretch. Down, reverse. Again, roll through. Keeping that chest lifted and the shoulders back and down. And tendu out to second. Half, full, half, and down. Repeat, push over. Make sure your second's not too big, a nice narrow second. Push over the box. And our rollers in reverse. Reverse, over, and plie. Reverse, over, plie, and stretch. And switch out the calves and roll the ankles. We have 2 more 8 counts here. And finish. There we go. All right. Moving on to a nice plie releve, working those toes. So we're gonna have not too fast, plie, releve, and the toes, and the toes. Repeat, releve, just the toes, just the toes. One more plie, releve, now straight, down, elevate, down, elevate, and down, tendu second. Same thing in second, plie, releve, trying to keep the head exactly where it is as we just isolate the toes and the toes. Again, releve, just the toes, just the toes. Plie, releve, straight leg, elevate, again, elevate, lower tendu first. We're gonna do it twice through. First, second, first, second. Yeah, so I wanted to give us a lot of that toe isolation. Not only does the isolation help us have more control and finesse in our footwork, but it's also building us that strength to get all the way up to point, helping us for releves on one leg. On flat, we only go up to half point, or our full flat releve. But on point, we have to do that extra little psh of the toes, so we're really gaining that strength of isolating and pushing through just the toes. So plie, releve, just the toes, just the toes. Plie, releve, don't move the arch, it's just the toes, just the toes. Plie, releve, down straight, press up, down straight, press up, down straight, tendu second. First and second, first and second. Here we go. And plie, releve, just the toes. Plie, up, just the toes, don't get shorter. Plie, releve, now straight. Up, and second. Plie, releve, squeeze the backs of the legs. And plie, releve, straight, press up. Again, plie, up, just the toes. And a gooey plie here, gooey. Up, down straight, up. Last time in second. Nice narrow second. Almost done. Plie, releve, straight, up, and first. Good. All right. Debating what I want. You know, I'm gonna add in one more little fast releve now. Nothing too long, but just something a little fast. Oh, and let's add some arms in there. Okay, we'll just do this once in first and once in second. 3 sets of triplets. Switching the arms. And 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. Switching the arm each time, hold, hold. Plie, tendu, second, in second. 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. Plie, tendu in first. After we come back to first, let's plie, releve, and then we'll try to find our balance here in first position. Yeah, so I want this switch to not only kind of test our balance a little bit, but also to kind of remember to lift up on both sides equally, not be hunched over the bar and not just kind of leaning on one side. So it doesn't matter which arm we start with, just as long as we keep switching. All right, here we go. Same music. And releve. We'll balance in a little susu at the end, so you can do that with one arm on the bar, or turn to face the bar, but nothing in our combination goes up to releve. So we can all do this with one hand on the bar. So let's just keep the arm side for all of it. Tendu, and a push, close, repeat, push, push, close, and 4 tendus. Now we add an arm, allongé, plie, rolling through the foot, push up to a tendu, and fit. Same thing to the side, same thing en croix, actually. So kind of a long one, tendu, demi, push, close, tendu, push, push, close, and in. 2 fast tendus 4 times, out, roll through, push up to point, 5th high, and fit. Same thing to the back, same thing again to the side. We'll do it en croix. And the arm does the same thing. It stays to the side. And then for the very last one, allongé, plie. It always comes up to 5th high to remind ourselves to pull up out of our standing leg and then close. So once again, we're isolating the toes for the demi push. Tendu, toes, and push, and fit. Again, push the floor away, and push, fit. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Allongé, roll the toes, come back, the heels come forward, peel it up to push the floor away, and fit. En croix, after that, we'll just do a plie, susu, either arms in first, or 5th high, or you can face the bar as well. And then we'll just balance there in a nice susu with those inner thighs turning against each other. All right, here we go. Giving the toes a break, but tiring out the ankles. Where did my song go? Oh, okay, here we go. 7, arm side. Out and push, again. Out, push, and fit. 2, 3, 4. Out, roll through, push, and same thing side. 4 tendus and fit. Roll through, heel up to the back. Careful not to sickle. And 4. Roll through and push. Last time to the side. 4 tendus. Pull up out of your standing hip. And plie up to susu. Hold that balance there in susu. Inner thighs locked against each other. Ribs melting down towards those hip bones, but our chest is open and lifted. And plie. And finish. Whew. Yeah, those fast tendus really work the backs of the shins here, which is really nice for shaping of the foot as well. To the back, really make sure I didn't really specify this or explain it. To the back, unlike front and side, we do not want to have the full all 5 toes, that full box on the floor there. We just want to shape the foot nicely. It's just the big toe and my ankle is trying to wing down to the floor, so I keep that same nice shape of my foot. I don't send the heel back and point, heel back and point to the back. So the back's a little bit of a different feeling than front and side. All right, to the left. Arm side. Tendu and push, push. Again. Close the ribs. And fit. 2, 3, 4. Reach. Plie. Up. To the side. Get over the ball of the foot on that standing foot. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, roll through, press up to the back. keeping those ribs melting down towards the hips, but the chest open. Backs of the legs engaged, those inner thighs are locked together. And plie, and finish. All right, now, slowing things down a little bit. Oh, actually not that much, but anyways. So now kind of coming up on one leg and rolling back down on one leg. So we'll have fifth position. We'll have plie 1, out, 2, su, 3, coupe 4, pas de cheval down, su, working legs comes out, so we lower straight. And plie 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and lower straight. Plie, out, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower straight, different to the side. 1, su, and hold, test your balance, and 5, 6, and hold, test your balance. And then, probably want to start a little over here. Then we'll go to the left, so now my left leg is going to come out for that plie on 1. Yeah, so not both feet out for this one. These are all adagio, up on one leg and back down that way. So important things to think about here. We plie, whatever leg is going out, front, side, back, keeping that weight over the ball of the foot, not lifting the heel, but there should be no weight on that heel. It's connected to the ground, but with no weight at all. So we're able to, we already have our center line over that ball of the foot. Now there's less work to get ourselves up there for point. And then for this pas de cheval down, when we're coming down from that pas de cheval, don't think of coming down, think of lifting and circling up. So we just come up for that su, coupe 3, and 4. Yeah, so we want to really resist that coming down. All right, here we go. Let's do, oh yeah, right and left. Oh, Polar, you need water. One sec. Okay, let me make sure this is the music I want. Plie, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Fifth position. Plie, 2, su, up, resist. Su, lower, straight. Plie 1, 2 goes front. Coupe down, up, lower, straight. Plie, 2, 3, knee side. 5, 6, lower, straight. Brush. Test your balance. Again. Ready to go to the left. Plie. Su. Resist. Down. Up. Straight. Oops. 2. Su. Up. Su. Coupe. Down. Up. Plie. Su, test your balance. Plie, su, test your balance. And finish. Good. All right, carrying that same energy, we're gonna do some rond de jambes, also up to a su. So, let's do. All right, I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. So, we're gonna start. Yeah. Okay, so fifth position, we have 2 rond de jambes. 1 and 2. Plie 3, up to su 4. Plie 5, up to su 6. Fondu, pas de bourrée, and down. To the left. 1 and 2. Plie, su, plie, su, fondu, pas de bourrée, and down. And then we start same leg left from the back. So back and 2, plie, soup, soup, plie. Now we reverse the pas de bourrée, coupe front and front side back. From the back, 1 and 2, plie, soup, soup, plie, soup, soup, fondue front and front side back. If the fondue is reversed, or the pas de bourrée is reversed, confuse you a little bit, you'll be on the same leg if you don't reverse it. You might just kind of travel towards one side of the bar a little bit more on one side. So you'll be on the right leg if you were like, I don't want to reverse the pas de bourrée. You'll be on the right leg, so do what you want to if you have enough space. You might just have to kind of like scooch on over to be on the other side, yeah. So rond jambe, weight over the ball of your foot, stay over there. So we come up, keep your weight over that ball of the foot, even as we're sending energy out through the toes. Up, fondue, pas de bourrée, down. Rond, 2, plie, sous, plie, sous, fondue, pas de bourrée, down. And then we do the same leg from the back. Let's do, I don't want to do it twice through fully, but let's do front, front, back, back, front, front. So kind of 1.5 times through. I don't want to completely destroy our feet and quads, but I do want to get a little bit more than just one set in. All right, here we go. Really feeling that foot like a hand as we're doing those rond de jambes. And articulating through the foot. And rond de jambes. 1, 2. Bring over the ball of the foot. Soup, soup. Stay over. Soup, soup. Fondue. Pas de bourrée fit. To the left. Now fondue back, pas de bourrée, fit. Last time. And fondue, fit. There we go. Alright. Giving the toes a little break again. We're going to use some dégagé. Still really working those toes, and this is also going to be a really good combination for jumps, since we're not really able to jump so much yet. So this will really kind of work the feet for jumps. So, dégagés. First position, 7, 8. We have out, fifth, and in, out, in, out, plie and push, plie and push, plie, push and first, out, first and first and first, out, in and in, out, plie, push, roll through toe ball, heel, peel up, out, plie, push, first. We'll do it right, left, so twice through. Then, a little humbling challenge for us all. Your choice, either a coupe front, so the coupe wrap, or coupe back, just as long as you're on one leg with your working leg and something low. We're going to take a balance just on flat, trying to close your eyes. So this is really making sure we're not able to use whatever it is science-wise, our eyes to help us balance. Purely this is going to strengthen and stabilize those stabilizer muscles in our lower leg. So on your own timing, maybe we'll do like an 8 count or 2 8 count or something. I'll kind of talk you through it, but just on your own timing. Just feel the balance in whatever coupe. Close your eyes. Switch, front, wrap, back, whatever you want. Test your balance with closing your eyes. Yeah, so one more time. Out, in, first, in, first, in, first. Out, in, and in, and in. Out, roll through like a jump, and push in first. Same thing to the left. Oh, again, we'll repeat it. And then our super humbling close your eyes balance. All right, here we go. And out, first, and in, push, out, in, out, roll through and push, roll and push to the left. Working those toes against the floor. Roll through and push. Repeat, right and left. Careful not to lean back. Push the toes. To the left. Last set. Knees going over those toes here. Knees over toes. Push. First and feel a coupe. Find it. Close your eyes. I'm just going to stop the music. Feel that balance still. And let's switch to the other side now, whatever coupe, and try to close your eyes. Oh my gosh. It's really fun. And finish, yeah. So it's a fun one, but it is really good at strengthening those little stabilizer muscles so we're not able to use our eyes to help us balance. Anyway, now that's done. Let's do a little bit more, some releves on one leg. So kind of simplifying the combination, but really working on what we need to work on here. And let me make sure I find the right music. For some reason it has a little pause, so we'll do front, the music will kind of pause for a little bit, it'll start back up in like 5 seconds, and then we'll do back. So, we have plie 1, coupe 2, hold 3, sous 4. Polar, they can't see my feet. Polar, come over here. There you go, thank you. So, plie 1, coupe 2, hold 3, sous 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. Passe, test your balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, sous. To the left, plie on 1, up, 2, hold 3, and 4, and on 1, and 2, 3, 4, and on 1. Passe front, 3, 4, little test your balance. 6, 7, sous 8. The music will stop, and then we'll go from the back. 1, coupe back, 3, sous, 1, coupe back, sous, 1, passe back, so toe to the back of the knee, balance, and change front. It travels like a little bit back and front as we change sous, so if you have to kind of like take one little step in or back away from the bar, so we're not like this, or over here trying to do our passes, you might have to do like a little quick bourrée. But so, we haven't done this combination in a little bit. I'd love to think of this working leg, our coupe and our passe leg, as an ice cream scooper. So what we don't want to do is plie, come up, and then connect it at the very end. You want to keep that weight over the ball of our foot, so we're right there when we go up to point. So this, I think of scooping. Scoop up to that ankle, and for passe, we scoop and pull it up to that knee. So we're really keeping that toe connected to the leg the entire time. It doesn't come away and then reconnect. All right, here we go. In there, another little heart racer. So let me recall what I did. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3 échappés. Well, I helps it. 7, plie on 8, and out. 1, 2, 3, plie, change sous-sus. Again, 1, 2, 3, plie, sous-sus. Now just 1, 1, sous-sus, 1, sous-sus, 4th, 2nd, 4th, sous-sus. Now, and then we go to the left. So out, 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 plie in 2nd, and just like we do normal échappé, we're going to change legs as we scoop our hips up. Whoosh, to sous-sus. Again, 1, 2, 3, plie, hips up, sous-sus. Now just 1, sous-sus, 1, sous-sus, 4th little croisé, 2nd, 4th, sous-sus, down. And that last sous-sus is a scoop, sous-sus, and back down. Not our adagio style sous-sus. Yeah? So really make sure this is our last combination at bar. Our feet might be hurting, we might be tired. Make sure we don't allow the elbows to come up and the shoulders to kind of grip over the bar. We really want to keep those elbows anchor down the scapula, shoulder blades, anchor it down, keep the shoulders down, the chest open, but the ribs are closed and our core is a little powerhouse down there, while this is just, easy breezy, even though it's not. All right, here we go. Where did my, okay. A little bit faster than our normal. We normally do échappés rather slow in my opinion, so we're kind of doing them a little bit faster, more common tempo. Here we go. Plie, échappé. 2, 3, plie, sous-sus. Again. 2, sous-sus, just 1. Plie, sous-sus. Now 4. 4th, 2nd, 4th, sous-sus. Again, to the left. Sous-sus. way. We'll do one kind of quick thing in center, and then we'll be on our way for the rest of our Monday. Okay. I'm gonna play our music and kind of go over what I did. So, take your time if you need to stretch or grab water. Not long of a water stretch break, but moving on. Our very last thing, so this is, again, kind of simple on the mind, but really difficult maybe, really figuring out where your balance is over your point shoe, especially since we have that narrower shank, a lot narrower surface area to kind of work with for our balance. So, 7 and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, try to lift your toe off the ground just a little bit, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and to the left. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 on your leg. Ooh, not like that. 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Push. 6, and 7. Push. 8. Yeah, so really making sure that we get right over the ball of our foot and keep our hips lifted. Don't sink down into your legs. All right, our very last thing. Here we go. 5th position. Pumping. We worked our toes a little bit. Make sure to roll out your feet. Stretch out your calves. Stretch out your toes and arches. Have a nice week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, everyone.